Hi friends, good morning. How are you guys? I miss you guys so much, but I'll be back so super soon. Miss Hillary told me that you guys are talking about snow this week, which is very exciting because today I looked out my window and I saw snow. Do you guys see all the snow? It's coming down slowly. It's white. There are so many super cool things to learn about snow. I brought a book that we can read that talks about snow a little bit, and then I brought a couple other super silly books that we can read together. So let's start with those. All right, our first book is Flip and Flop. It is by Dawn Apperly. Whee, says Flip. Look at me. I can stand on one leg. Me too, sputtered Flop. I can do it too. But he couldn't and toppled slowly over into the snow. Flip was 5 and Flop was 2. Whatever Flip did, Flop did too. So this looks like a big sister and a little brother. Some of you guys have younger siblings that try to do a bunch of things that you guys try to do too. I'm making a snow penguin, said Flip. Me too, said Flop. I'm in my secret hideout, said Flip. Me too, said Flop. In fact, whatever Flip did, Flop did too. Flip and Flop played a made-up game called Boomba. They jumped into the snow, bouncing on their bottoms. Boomba, shouted Flip. Boomba, shouted Flop. Flop loved playing Boomba with Flip. He could play it forever. But sometimes Flip wanted to play other games. One day, Flip was on the play slope playing slip and slide with his friend Hip. Flop waddled over. Let's play Boomba, said Flop excitedly. Flip loved Flop. Flop loved Flip. But sometimes Flip thought his little brother was a pest. That just means that sometimes he asked for a lot of things that Flip didn't want to do. Do you guys ever have it where your little brother or sister, if you have one, asks to play games that sometimes you don't want to play? No, said Flip, I want to play slip and slide with Hip, not Boomba with you. No way. Flop felt sad, and he shuffled away. Flop just wanted to play with Flip. Flop waddled and shuffled and waddled, up and down, round and round, in and out, until he wandered far away from Flip. Uh-oh. I hope he doesn't get lost. Flop found a new play slope and started to play Boomba alone. Boomba, shouted Flip and fell down. He started to cry. Boomba is no fun on my own, sniffled Flop. It's boring and cold. At the top of the slope, someone was watching him. Uh-oh. A little bear came sliding down. My name is Hop. Who are you? Said the little bear. I'm Flop, said Flop, grinning. Do you want to play Boomba with me? Yes, said Hop with a big smile. Together they jumped in the snow, bouncing on their bottoms. Boomba, shouted Flop and Hop as loudly as they could. They were having a really good time. Do you guys remember the bear's name that Flip was playing with? I remember correctly. Flip was playing with an older polar bear named Hip. And Flop found a younger polar bear named Hop. I wonder if Hip and Hop are brother and sister. My brother didn't want to play with me today, said Flop. Mine didn't either, said Hop. I'm happy I played with you, said Flop. Me too, said Hop. Soon it was time to go home. These two friends skipped back to the play slope. At the play slope, Flip and Hip were bored with playing slip and slide. They looked gloomy. Gloomy is another word for sad. Flip, this is my friend Hop, said Flop proudly. And he's my baby brother, said Hip. Let's all play together, said Flip. And make up a new game, added Flop. Flip, Flop, Hip, and Hop invented a new game called Slip, Slide, Boomba. They all whizzed, slipped, slid, jumped, and all together shouted, Boomba! The end. I hope you guys like that book. I like that book a lot because it shows that sometimes you want to play with your siblings, and sometimes you want to play with your friends, and sometimes the best of all kind of play is playing with your siblings and your friends. But I have another silly book for you guys. I don't know if you guys have seen the Pigeon books, but this one is called Don't Let the Pigeon Stay Up Late. It says words and pictures by Mo Willems. Oh, good, it's you. Listen, it's getting late and I need to brush my teeth. Can you do me a favor? Don't let the pigeon stay up late. Thanks. Oh, here comes the pigeon. First of all, I'm not even tired. In fact, I'm in the mood for a hot dog party. What do you say? Should we throw a hot dog party? No, we gotta get the pigeon to go to sleep. No? Silly pigeon. I hear there's a good show about birds on TV tonight. Should be very educational. Should we let the pigeon watch TV? Say no. Need to put the bird to sleep. How about 5 more minutes? Come on, what's 5 minutes in the grand scheme of things? Tell the bird. No, no, pigeon, time to go to sleep. What does it mean when we yawn? When we yawn, it means that we're tired. So the fact that pigeon yawned means he is tired. It means it's time for him to go to bed. What? What? He's trying to pretend he didn't yawn. I'm not tired. Silly, silly pigeon. You know, we never get to talk anymore. Tell me about your day. This pigeon is stalling. He's trying to get us to talk to him so that he doesn't have to go to sleep. Oh, I've got a great idea. We could count the stars. Can I have a glass of water? Studies show that pigeons hardly need any sleep at all. It's the middle of the day in China. I'll go to bed early tomorrow night instead. Hey ho, or hey hey ho ho. This here pigeon just won't go. My bunny wants to stay up too. Please. You can't say no to bunny, can you? Yes, we can. You tell that bunny you say it's time to go to bed. Good night, Mr. Pigeon. Good night, bunny. Yawn. That's a big, big yawn. That means he's so super tired. Tell him, say, Pigeon, it's time to go to bed. Okay, that was not a yawn. I was stretching. It's like, I'm 110% awake. Oh, does he look awake though? No, he looks pretty tired. You haven't heard the last of me. Oh, if you're really quiet, I bet you the pigeon will go to sleep. We'll have to be so quiet. And there he goes. Good night, pigeon. And the man says, great work. Thanks. Good night. But what is the pigeon doing in his dreams? Is he having a hot dog party? That's so silly. The end. All right, friends, I have time for one more book. This book is called What Makes Someone a Jew? And it is by Lauren Sedman. What makes a person a Jew? Is it the way that they look or the things that they do? You don't have to look a certain way to be Jewish. Your eyes can be light, dark, brownish, or bluish. Skin white, black, or golden. All colors in between. You can still be Jewish if your skin is green. Your hair can be black, blonde, brown, or red. What matters is inside your heart and inside your head. Do Jews only come from one place on earth? Are Jewish people Jewish from the time of their birth? It's not where you're born that makes you a Jew. You can be from Chihuahua, Gigglestick, or Timbuktu. Those are all real places. The Jewish people have wandered from land to land, in cities, up mountains, and through hot desert sands. Some people are born Jewish, but you don't have to be. Judaism starts when you live Jewishly, which means being kind to the people around you, studying the Torah, and learning some Hebrew. We do all those things, don't we? We look at the Torah with Rabbi Joshua on Shabbat. We learn some Hebrew with Mora Paz, and we do some with Miss Hillary and Miss Marissa. And every day we practice being kind to those around us. What else can I do to live Jewishly? Are there ways to be Jewish with my family? You can celebrate Hanukkah, the festival of lights. That's coming up so soon. Next week we get to talk about Hanukkah. Lighting your menorah on all 8 nights. I am very excited to start talking about Hanukkah with you guys. On Pesach, we have Seder, read the Haggadah, and look for the Afikomen for the special hidden matzah. Go to synagogue on Rosh Hashanah, hear the shofar blast, the start of the new year, the end of one just passed. All right, everyone to stop and make their shofar and make a big shofar noise. Go, ooh! Beautiful! Beautiful! I know you guys love to do your shofars. And when Shabbat comes every weekend, beginning Friday night, with challah fun and family, songs and candlelight. How do I know if I'm Jewish enough? Will God dislike me if I don't do all this stuff? Just be the best person you can possibly be. If you're thoughtful, nice, and honest, you're living Jewishly. All right, so those are very important, friends. If you're thoughtful, thinking of those around you, being kind in your choices and your words, being nice and honest, telling what happened. That's right. Our friends, when we talk about being honest, that means talking about what actually happened. So we're using our words to tell what actually happened. So we're going to be honest. When you do a good deed, that's being Jewish too. And the one thing you can count on is that God always loves you. But I'm only one kid. What can I do? Can good deeds be done by children too? You can visit a grandparent, pick your toys up off the floor. When mom and dad ask for quiet, don't say anymore. Try to bring a smile to someone who is sad. Doing any of these things will surely make God glad. And when you're older, you can do even more as a Jew, like visit Israel or be bar or bat mitzvah too. But now you're already old enough to see that every day you can live your life Jewishly. Now I understand what it means to be a Jew. It's not how you look or what others think of you. Being Jewish is about my deeds, my thoughts, and heart. So now I know I'm off to a very good start. All right, friends, for the rest of the day, I want you guys to put on your big thinking caps and think about other ways that we can be kind and be thoughtful and be honest with our friends, our teachers, our families, and think of other ways that you can live Jewishly. And then maybe Miss Hillary or Mr. Nisha can write them down and you can show me, because I'd love to see all of the amazing ideas that you guys come up with. But that's all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed the books, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye.